Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm super excited to share with you this doohickey. Come on now. You've been waiting for this your whole life and you just didn't know it. Let's take a closer look at technology at its best. I'm actually going to flip the bird and we're going to go ahead and get this down here and talk about what it is that we're looking at. You may already know what it is. It's one of my favorite things in the coin realm, and that is a coin tester. And so this one is the H. Marinville dial coin tester. There's a patent on here, April 30th, 1878. Akron, Ohio, and you wanted to know what good comes from Akron. Well, this good comes from Akron. And so this was designed to help people understand if something was counterfeit or not. And it's always so impressive to me to see something like this that you look at and you're like, what in the what is going on here? So let's talk about it a little bit more and then we'll test it out and see just how it works. One of the main things that you're working with on this is going to be weight and dimension. And from the 1870s, you really would use weight and dimension as the main testers for a coin being authentic or not. If they were made in the wrong metal, they were oftentimes the wrong size, or they were the wrong weight. Today's counterfeit's probably a little bit more deceptive, but when you dial a coin, you'll see we have the different numbers on here for what we're doing. The gold numbers are on the outside rim, so that's a $5 gold piece, 10, and a 20, and you line it up on this side like thus. And then the inside wheel is going to be silver coins, so the dollar, the 50 cent, the quarter, the 10 cent. And we'll take a look here and see what we get to see. Now you'll notice also these slits on the edges. What are we looking at? So this here is going to measure your dimensions at the base. You're going to put the coin against here and it'll measure the dimensions this way. And then this actually is to measure the rim of the coin. So as an example, we'll start with the silver dollar and you put it on the base and you'll see how it lines up right with the silver 100. And then on the same thing, the silver here is all on the left side of this display and the gold is on the right side. So you'll see that it should come right up and stop at the $1 line. And that's what it does. And we're going to take, next up, we'll take an old 50 cent piece. Here we go from the 20s. You see it line up with the 50. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on the edge here and take a look and see how it lines up with the 50 on that. And I've got, I kind of have a fun little piece here. This is this $20, my lucky 1855 San Francisco Mint $20 gold piece, which is seen a little bit better days. Just put the S Mint up so you can see it, right? So this guy here is just about as slick as you get. So he's actually not going to fit properly. The edges are thin. So he's actually going in between the 20 and the 10. Getting close to the 10, honestly. Honestly, people. Okay, so the next thing to do is, I don't know if we're going to have a side angle on this. We probably won't have a side angle on this. But this is now hitting the ground on this side. I'm going to put the dollar on here. And what we want to do is, we want to go ahead and shift this back wherever that dollar sign was, the 100. Which way did we go? Which way did it go? Here it is. There's the 100. We're going to put that right here. So now what should happen is it should balance once I get it set up right. See that? You can see that it's swinging there on the hinge because it's balancing out. We will take a artistic liberty here to see that we are now balanced out and on the hinge here, just like that. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and run the 20. So once again, the 20, we're going to be doing the outer rim here. We're going to take that off. The 20 is close to the 10. Put it on there. Put the 20 where it belongs on this line down here. You see it moving around again and jostling back and forth as we get it balanced out here. So pretty cool stuff. This is the type of thing that if you're in the coin market, it's just super fun to collect if you can find stuff like this. Next up, I have actually, see here with this trade dollar, put him back to $1, see how he goes. A little bit different, you know, a little bit different weight on those. Next up, we're going to do, I actually have a counterfeit from the time period made out of lead, 1934 lead. You can see the difference in color. This thing is just very not right here. The dimensions are good on that, and on this they are also pretty good. Let's see if they're a little bit different here. So that's not, that one's a little fat on the edge actually. So this actually was showing that this coin is thicker, which I wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't used the tester. The dimensions this way appear to be very close to right, if not perfect. Maybe they're off just a smidgy dab. But then I'm going to go to the 50 and weigh it out here and see. Let's go ahead and put the original coin on here and see with the 50. And you see we've got it balancing out again here. Quite the balancing act. And next up, we're going to go ahead and do our best. Dun, 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 dun. And boom. And boom. Where's the balance at here? And balance. Nope, it's just going to sit down because the lead is a very different weight than is the silver coin. And I happen to have, of all things, like a modern counterfeit Norfolk. So this will be interesting. I haven't tested this. I'm going to see how the weight differential is here. See, they get the weight really close on these modern guys. They're manufactured differently. So the weight balances out on that guy. Let's see what it looks like on the dimensions. On the dimensions test, it's actually looking pretty close on the dimensions. So, and once again, this is a little bit thick for the coin, right? So a real coin that's worn down can be thin and go far, but a coin can't be thick. And so we're seeing that even on this modern counterfeit, that it has a thicker edge to it. So fun stuff, fun stuff, and historical stuff. This is something that I'll probably just tuck away because this particular type I haven't owned before, and it's just super cool. I'm excited to have it in my collection. Just something that is neat and different. The engineering is fascinating. If you all have something like this, please let me know and share down in the comments below. If there's any type of collector society on these, I'd be curious to find out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.